And welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. These guys have their final USDA approval. So now I've got to call into Rob again, and he's gonna come out and do a health check as soon as he's available, very soon. And then we'll be getting the final paperwork done for these guys to go to the States. And so far, they're still in good shape. Hi, Cracky. Glad's having a little siesta this morning. Hi, buddy. How you doing? And there's Gimli. Gladiator's such a quiet ram that when you walk in here to do chores, he doesn't even bother to get up. You guys all got up though. But we've been lucky these days. I know it's not much drama or excitement for everybody, but that's the way farmers actually want it to be. Drama and excitement is usually things going wrong, and knock on wood, everything's going pretty good. Everyone's in good health, and that's the way we want it. All these girls on this side are hanging out at the fans because it is still pretty muggy and humid out. It's nowhere near as hot, but the air is just not moving, so they're still having the fans on and they're still enjoying it. Just kicked all that hay in, so when you do that, they think it's new hay and they all come up to eat. And we just rolled down a little bit of bedding in this pen because it was getting kind of dirty. Pretty soon Arnie's going to be cleaning these two pens out because the manure pack is building up quite a bit. And then we'll be adding it to our pile of manure out here. Oh, I guess he's got some more bedding he's going to put in on the other side. But we got quite a lot of manure out here. So as soon as the fields are sprayed, right? That's when you're going to be doing manure?
Yeah, work them up a little bit as soon as we get on the field. Get rid of some of that manure. I probably have that whole pile in the barns yet till it's out. That's the problem with confined farming.
Manure, yeah, but it's only, what, we do it about twice a year, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty job to do. Wait, how do you think this is going to work?
What would you rather do? Take out manure or be deworming, dipping, and getting rid of maggots all the time?
Well, if you give me the option to live in Ireland or Scotland, I'd gladly do the field thing. But not in this country.
Why?
Well, you see the pastures now are right down to nothing because there's no rain, and it's common. It's common in this part of this country here, it's common to be dried out right now. This is a dry period. You got 2 months of really no rain,
and then in the winter it's all snow, so you can't really graze anyway. But you would like to work in all the rain.
It's just the view of the mountains.
Okay, so you like the view. We're talking about sheep. We're talking about sheep farming, though.
The Baileys.
We're talking about sheep farming, though. When it rains here, what do you do?
Oh, it rains here. You're off the field, so you don't.
That's right, and you're off the fields there too, Arnie. Except for the sheep.
Oh, we don't.
Arnie hates working outside. He didn't answer that correctly, but he hates working outside. He doesn't like rain, he doesn't like snow, he doesn't like wind, he doesn't like cold, he doesn't like heat. But they do have, the thing in the UK is they have much nicer temperatures and much nicer scenery. But people do complain about having to remove manure, but
we don't have corn feet.
I think the hardships in some of the other countries are way worse than for us. We just like to complain in these privileged countries, but
Well, I wish I had a proper barn.
I think we have it pretty good compared to what you see online at some places. These people put us to shame. They're working so hard and in such rough conditions. So as the regular long-term viewers know, to spread hay in our barns, well, hay and straw, we just roll it out because we have round bales. I think, yeah, what he's using right now is some old first cut hay we had left from last year. So he's using that as bedding. Nothing goes to waste. And as you are well aware, we have an abundance of hay. We have a lot of straw now too. It's a good position to be in, to have too much of everything. But storage is a little bit of an issue. But they actually like laying in the hay bedding. It smells nice and it absorbs almost as good as straw. Arnie's just forking the hay in so that these guys can reach it a little bit better. And you can see it's piled more on these girls because these girls are all going out to pasture now. And we're going to go put them in the new pasture because the other one is played out right now. They're all waiting here to go out. Hi, Hot Lips. Hi, baby. Hi. I saw you there. I saw you. Hi. We haven't seen you for a while. And we missed you because you're gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. Hi. You're all nice. All so nice. Hi. So what Arnie's done is he's just blocked off the pasture that they were in, and he's opening these gates. And it's gonna be something new. You guys are gonna like this one. Okay, so they're coming out, and because they're sheep, they're creatures of habit. They've gone to the other gate. They're gonna find a barrier. And where do you think you'd like to go, you guys? How about this way? That's right. Oh, and you see, it's Big Betty, I think, who's going to find the gate. There's a reason we have those adults. They teach the young ones. Nibbles, you're missing the crowd. Gotta go to the new pasture. You're gonna like it. Come on. No more time for rubbing. Come on, this way. There we go. Come on, Nibbles. Nibbles, not that way. Dingaling. Dingalings, that way. Not in here.
Come on, you're gonna miss the crowd.
That way. That way. Max, well, he's pushing them towards the fence. That's the problem. Okay, so Max is kind of blocking them here. But you can see there's lots of hay in here for them. They'll be pretty happy about this. Nice day today. We were supposed to be spraying fields, but it looks like they're not here. Here come the boys. There's Lambert. You guys going out? Hurry up, you're last. Corny just got back from a walk out to check on his crops.
And this ear here is from the rented land that never had crops on it. And this ear here was from my field that's been cropped for 10 years. So we're just going to see the difference in the grain. And you see how the husks are coming off of it? And you know what you used to do with these little husks?
Make little dolls.
Yeah, you used to make little dolls.
I wish I knew how to do that.
So if I go like this, I'm going to take the beard off. The beard. See the beard? Beard? Actually smells kind of gross.
I'm going to zoom in on the corn, okay?
Yeah. So this is...
Whoa, does that look nice?
Yeah, extremely good ears. I think that little end right there is not developed, but I think the ground's missing something. But somebody that's a ground specialist can tell me that. But I'm thinking when it's not filled out to the very end, there's a possibility it's missing something in the crop. So
Okay.
that's my ear,
Okay.
and this is Mr. Neighbor's ear. Take
Okay.
the beard off. Beard smells.
Okay, we're going to zoom in again.
Now see? See that end didn't develop?
Yep.
And I think the land that we rented is missing something in the soil.
But yours had it too.
And not as bad as that. That's
No.
worse.
No, that's worse.
So,
But yours is fatter.
well,
Theirs is longer.
there is a possibility this is going to be two different varieties of corn.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when I started planting with this crop in my field, I was using 4 bags of corn that were 2 years old, and it might be a different variety than that.
Well, then that's kind of
Yeah.
not a very scientific test.
No, it's not, because you see the thickness of the cob is a little thicker.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that end the
Well,
end hasn't developed.
Yeah. What did you want to do with the corn now?
I want to count it, but I got to count how many rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, about 30, I would say.
Why aren't you counting the little ones?
Well, we have to go with an average. So let's say 30 for sure. I'm not done yet. Give me a little space here, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. Now we gotta go. Now we gotta go around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 times 30. What is that?
Just a minute and I'll go turn my calculator on. 540 kernels, but you missed all the little top ones.
540. Okay. Well, let's pretend. Would you say 540?
Yeah.
Let's say maybe 600 kernels on that. You think I miscounted?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
550,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
560,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
560.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 for sure.
35, and then we'll add the 20 to that one too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16.
Okay, we'll
about the same
calculate
number.
that. That one had 560, plus we'll add that 20 that he didn't get to be fair on both of them. So that one was 580, the first one was 560, so very close, but the new field of corn had 20 kernels more
So this
because it was longer.
So this had 18 rows, and this one had 16 rows.
16. And the one was 30, I think, and one was 35.
Yeah.
So
So the difference will be
one's
here.
wider, one's longer.
The difference will be here is these kernels are smaller, these are bigger,
Yeah.
but if you break the cob in half, you wonder how deep the kernel is, because the kernel could be deeper, and this kernel could be shallower.
Well, couldn't you just pull a kernel out?
Well, you could, but I don't want to ruin it.
Really, Arnie? Pull a kernel off out of the middle. Can you not?
They're pretty hard to get out on.
Do you not have a little pokey thing?
I don't have a pokey thing, man. It's not a pokey world. No, it's really hard to get out.
But I imagine they're fairly similar.
Well, actually, no. You'd be surprised. Varieties. The center core could be smaller, and the kernel could be a lot deeper. So it would change the weight of the corn, eh? But that's grain corn. Now the Blue Jays would be all over this in the morning.
That's good. I haven't seen them for a while.
No, they're quiet.
Arnie forgot to mention that this is how many bales he wrapped so far this year. And while Arnie was out looking at the corn, he met this little fellow in the field. A little baby porcupine, probably born this spring. He was probably munching on the alfalfa and stuff. You can even see his quills. Make that a little bit shorter today. Well, maybe it's not shorter. I haven't gotten to see how much I have to edit yet, but I got to head into town today. Why do I have to go into town? I'm sure Arnie has a good reason for it. What? Arnie, we can't hear you.
Bum knee.
Yeah, he always says that I gotta fix my bum knee. So I'm getting a brace for my knee. The surgeon doesn't want to operate yet. He says I'm still mobile enough and I don't want it to be operated on anyway. So we're gonna try. I said to the surgeon, I said, is it gonna be a brace like Forrest Gump? And his response is, run, Forrest, run. And he says, no, it won't be like that. So we'll see what that's like.
And you know why you don't want to operate your knee yet?
Why?
Because there's more serious things to operate on. No, it's not a woodpecker.
Oh, it's a removal of you? Yeah, that's right.
What's this, honey?
Arnie, they've already seen that joke and it's not funny.
Okay.
And what's happening tomorrow?
Oh, well, supposed to be sharing. We're supposed to be sharing today. Now we're sharing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the funny part about it is, the sheep we shorn a couple months ago have 1.5 inches of wool on them already. Again, so I'm thinking by the time we get done shearing, we might just book them for the next time right away, because by the time we get them here, they'll be
Sharing
back
time.
in the system.
Yeah. Anyway, so here's hoping he comes tomorrow. We get those final sheep sheared off. And so check us out and see if he comes and see if we're sharing. So from Lynn.
And Arnie?
Bye for now.